Boy, if you are a Sony pony, and I am a Sony pony, we are getting some phenomenal games coming to the PlayStation Plus lineup for June 2021. I've said for a while now that really PlayStation has been ramping up to a phenomenal June. This is E3. This is a time when we have a lot of exciting news. We have a state of play coming tomorrow for Horizon Forbidden West. We have the ongoing Days of Play, both the digital sale, they have a PlayStation Gear Store sale, and they have all these achievements that you can kind of throw your gamer tag towards, essentially unlocking themes and unlocking avatar items. It's a really good time to be a PlayStation gamer, and the hits keep coming. I'm really, really, really excited about this month, and I want to go over all the games with you. But before I do, you guys know, I would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate your support. PlayStation Plus games for June include 3 games: Operation Tango, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, and Star Wars Squadrons. Now, I always like to go into the Metacritic of these games and show off what other people are thinking about them. Typically, I have some experience with them, and I can kind of say, hey, this is good or bad. Unfortunately, this month, I can't on 2 of the games, and that's because they're not even out yet. That's right, Operation Tango is going to come out first on the PlayStation 5. The game will release in 5 days, actually coinciding with the launch. It'll be available on PlayStation 5 for free. You could also get it on Xbox or Xbox Series X or on PC or on PlayStation 4. This version will only be for the PlayStation 5, though. This looks to be one of those really cool, clever puzzle-solving games in which one person controls a hacker and one person controls an agent, as where the agent will be walking around inside an area solving challenges. The hacker will be hacking in remotely, also solving challenges. I'm getting choked up here, guys. The cool thing about this is the puzzles require a lot of communication. So the hacker will have different challenges than the agent. Sometimes you'll have to work together to solve a challenge. You're going to have to do a lot of communication. Actually, even says here in the blog post, note, requires a working microphone. So it's going to be a lot of communication. What are you seeing? What am I seeing? How can we solve this puzzle together? This looks to be a great game to play with somebody. Really, right now, COVID land, although I think we're maybe getting over that now. We'll see. This will be a great game to play with one of your buddies, work through the challenges together, have a lot of fun, solve some puzzles, and have a good time. I'm really, really excited for this experience. This is a game that I've heard about for a long time, and it's cool that we're getting it on PlayStation Plus. Next up is Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. Yet again, a game that technically has not released. It will launch on the date that PlayStation Plus launches with it. However, it is just basically a remaster, essentially, of Virtua Fighter 5 for the PlayStation 3. If I was a little better prepared, I would run upstairs at this point and I would present to you my boxed copy of this game from the PlayStation 3. I still have it. It got an 85 back then, which was by 2007 standards. It included a lot of really cool fighting, really pretty, really nice. This is all going to be remastered and kind of modernized into what they are calling the Ultimate Showdown. The console debut comes on PlayStation 5. We're going to get basically, beautiful new graphics and HD, new online features like custom tournaments where you can have up to 16 players to live spectate. There's a lot of classic modes that return as well. That one's going to be a lot of fun. And I really did enjoy Virtua Fighter. That's one of those games kind of coinciding right now with Sega's big birthday party that they have going on. There will be a Sonic live stream actually tomorrow, debuting some new stuff from Sega. So they are continuing to ramp up as well in terms of E3, and this is a great time. Lastly, we have Star Wars Squadrons, which sits at a 79 in Metacritic. Now, this game did come out. I reviewed it back when it came out for the PlayStation 4 virtual reality, which I still play to this day. I don't want to say every single day, but there are times when I'm jonesing for a PSVR title. I love Squadrons. It's an absolute blast to play. I played with my buddy Sydney. Of course, I went by the infamous call sign Gravy Boat Actual because why not? I don't remember what his name was, but he didn't have virtual reality. I did, and I had way more fun with it than anybody else. Sitting in the cockpit of a X-Wing or a TIE fighter, flying around, looking up in the virtual reality space, locking onto a target while you're looking around. It was a beautiful, fun, engaging world to have dogfights in. If you don't have the PSVR, that's okay. It's still fun on just a conventional pancake television, as they say, pancake gamers. That's a derogatory term that us VR players talk about non-VR players. I'm joking, of course. Not about the term pancake gamers. I mean, that's really what they call them, but I wouldn't consider myself like a PSVR elite. I will say, though, that this game is really a lot of fun. It actually has a pretty engaging single-player story as well. If multiplayer isn't your thing, you're going to be able to partake on a pretty interesting story that follows what happens when someone defects from the good side to the bad side and all the ramifications therein. I'm not going to say it was the best story I ever played, but it was a lot of fun, and I think it put a lot of heart and personality into a Star Wars game that honestly doesn't really feature anybody you're going to recognize, which is great. Build up the world, give us some new characters to participate in and play with. Participate in new characters. What kind of game would that be? All right, so there you have it. Pretty juicy month for June. Once again, I think PlayStation Plus absolutely nails it. I think they have continued to show their commitment to amazing experiences. When you look at their direct competitor, the Xbox, particularly with games for gold, you will see a stark contrast between the two. There is a definite reason why PlayStation Plus engagement continues to increase. It's because people don't want to miss out on experiences like this. This is going to be a phenomenal way to kick off my favorite month of the year, my Christmas, which of course being E3. I'll have a lot more news and follow along with announcements as they roll out, but consider this the formal gateway into E3 month, and PlayStation definitely knows how to start the party off right. So I will post a link to the PlayStation blog in the description box below. While you're down there subscribing, you can go ahead and click that link and read everything up for yourself. There's some little trailers and more news inside the blog that I didn't go over. But that is it for me tonight. Well, technically today for you guys because I'm recording it the night before, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. What I do want you to worry about is taking care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.